Hello and welcome to this quick yoga reboot. My name is Suzanne Lawson. So come to sit cross-legged, either on a block or on a blanket to raise your hips higher than your knees. And pop your hands on your knees. And let's just close the eyes and settle in, connecting with the mat, connecting with the breath. So inhale, draw the breath up through the body. Exhale, releasing the breath down the back of the spine. So on your inhale, bring it through the front. And on your exhale, let it just come down the back body. So just taking this time to connect with your space. Connect with your breath. Noticing where you feel any tension. Maybe set an intention for this practice. And then open your eyes. Remove any props. And we're going to come into cat-cow. So you might want something for your knees, just to pad your knees out. And then bring your knees under your hips and your wrists under your shoulders. And then look up for cow. And round the spine for cat. Inhale, look up. Exhale, round the back. Really pressing into the hands, into the tops of the feet. Using the spine as that mobility to move. Just coming back and forward in your own time, in your own breath. Maybe pausing in cow or pausing in cat. Just noticing how you feel. Then walk your hands further away from you and we'll come into puppy pose. So you want to keep your hips over your knees and you're aiming to get your forehead on the mat. If it doesn't reach, then grab a prop. And you want your elbows off the ground here. So we're just really starting to open up any tension in the shoulders, in the back ribs, in the hips. Don't forget to breathe. Breathing in and breathing out. Enjoying this really deep stretch for the arms and the shoulders. And then slowly bring yourself all the way up to downward facing dog. And then walk your hands back towards your feet. And come into a forward fold with your knees bent. Just hang here for a moment. Just to ease out any tension in the hips, in the back. Let gravity do the work. And then slowly, bone by bone, draw yourself all the way up to standing. And then bring your arms up over your head, look up, breathe. And then on your exhale, bring them down into a T. And then inhale, coming back up. And on your exhale, interlace the hands together and just come over to your left side. Inhale, look up. And then hands together over to your right for a stretch in the side body. And then we'll come all the way back up. Look up. And then bend the knees and forward fold all the way down back to the mat. And then from here just slowly walk the hands forward, bringing the knees down and come down onto your belly. And we're just going to do a bit of a back bend here. So bring your hands down beside you with your palms facing up. Open the legs slightly and then bring your torso up, keeping your neck straight. Drawing those arms back, fingertips back, and release. Just bring your hands down onto the mat, push yourself all the way back up. And then we're going to come into a low lunge. So we'll start on the right foot. So you might want some extra padding for your left knee. I've got some knee pads, so you might want to pop something underneath there. Then bring that right foot out, hands on your right knee, and then bring those arms all the way up and look up. So a low crescent lunge. So breathe here, drawing the hips back. And then take your right arm behind, left arm in front for a twist. Taking that right hand on your lower back. Breathe. And then inhale, bring that left arm up and your torso now comes back to the front and your gaze looking up. Drawing your left elbow back and release, palms down to the ground. Take that right foot back and we'll do the other side. So get your prop for your knee if you need it. Left leg through, hands on your knee. Coming into your lunge and then bringing your arms up on an inhale for your crescent lunge and look up. Open the arms so you're wider than your shoulders. Taking your left arm behind, right arm in front. Your left arm on your back. Breathe. And then we'll come back forward. So bringing your torso forward and your right arm up, look up. Allowing the hips to just melt into this lunge. Hands come down to the ground. Take that left leg back. Remove any props. And then let's just come into a cat-cow. Just moving the spine, releasing any tension after our twists. And then tuck the toes and step yourself back up into down dog. And then walk your feet to the front of the mat in a forward fold. Inhale, hands to shins, flat back. Take your hands to your waist and then press yourself all the way up to standing. And we're going to come into tree pose. So let's start with the left leg first. Bring that in to your thigh. Take your gaze, palms to prayer. And focus your gaze slightly up, drawing your left knee back in space, pressing the left foot into the right thigh. And then take your hands behind your back and take your foot just under your knee and really draw your arms back so you're interlacing your hands behind your back. Release. Let's do the other side. So remember, if you need a wall to help you to get into this position, use the wall. Get your balance. If you can, bring your palms to prayer. Find your drishti, your gaze, your focal point, drawing that right knee back in space. And take your hands behind your back. Take your foot underneath your knee. Interlace the fingers and draw the palms back and down to open up your shoulders. And release. And then inhale the arms up and exhale forward fold. breathe. And then come to sit down on your bottom. You might need a towel or a blanket to lift your hips slightly. And then from here, you're going to take your right leg over your left. So your left leg straight, right leg over left. And then take your right elbow onto your right knee and your left hand behind. Flex that left foot and turn. So enjoying this stretch in the shoulders. Try and see if you can draw that shoulder back. Release. We do the other side. Left leg over right. Right arm behind. Left leg on your knee. And then turn as you flex the right foot. So see if you can draw that right shoulder back. Breathing in and breathing out. Just enjoying this stretch. And then come back to center. And then we're just going to end our practice with a short meditation in cross-legged. So come back onto your block, hands on knees, close the eyes, and just notice how you feel. Just quickly do a body scan, relaxing your feet, your ankles, your knees, relaxing the fingers on your knees, your wrists, your elbows, your hips, the spine, shoulders, your neck, your jaw, releasing any tension in the face, releasing any tension in the forehead, top of the head, back of the neck. Allowing your body to just completely relax now. Whether this is your end of day practice or your early morning practice, know that what you will do next will be with joy and intention. Palms together and we bow. Namaste. Thank you for this quick yoga reboot. My name is Suzanne.